A good morning to all of you. We're now into August, and the only contract I could find was the cultivating of field number 9, the one we had done previously. Other than that, I did plant myself a nice little spruce tree right in the middle of the yard there. Figure it was kind of a nice spot to put a tree. We have the one big old maple over there, but I just want to kind of as a time lapse almost, because I always start my videos in the front of the house here, and so I figure if I had a tree there we could kind of see it grow throughout the years, and it'd be a nice little time lapse for you guys. But we should probably get to work. We got a big field here to cultivate, and so let's not waste any time, shall we? Now once again the neighbor has very graciously allowed us to use her equipment to do the cultivating, because as you all know, with our tiny little cultivators that we have, it would probably be working for the better part of the day just trying to get field number 9 done. It would be many hours spent with tiny little cultivators, and we have our own field that we can cultivate should we want to. So I figured it's probably better to just ask if we could use her machine. That way we can get it done, and maybe we'll put our cultivators on our field and kind of see how that goes. We've got the 970 over at the far end there. You can just barely see him, but he started cultivating on that end of the field. I'm going to put the farm wall here. I'm going to put it on the far end. Then we'll get to cultivate and we'll let these guys do their thing. I'm just taking a look here at the progress. It looks like number 9 is probably about 40% done, something like that. And field number 7 probably, I don't know, maybe 40% as well. But what I did notice, and I gotta show you guys this, field number 10 as well as field number 1 are both ready for harvest. And when I checked before, there was no contract for them, so we'll have to wait and see. But since we got all this time to wait and see and wait and wonder, I figure that's probably a good time to maybe scoot away some of our produce. We got a bunch of eggs here, we got a bunch of honey. We could definitely bring some of this stuff off to the store, get a little cash for it. I have some plans, a couple of things that I'm thinking of purchasing from the store, so it might be nice to. I've been letting my tractors go at it for a while here, and they seem to be doing a pretty good job. They're getting caught up pretty good. I do still find it hilarious that the 560 is faster on the cultivator than the 970, even though the 970 has more horsepower. It's very amusing. But from the look of it, I'm probably going to have to get some sort of stone picker. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, because there's a lot of stones on my field. It's kind of unfortunate. I'll see if I can find a mod for a stone rake, and that way there's windrows of rock and we can just scoop them up like that. Might be the best idea. Unless I just want to go and rent a stone picker and just have it go ham. I don't even know if the AI knows what to do with one of those, because to me it'd be kind of the same as baling. They really don't know how to deal with opening up the baler and that, and making piles or bales in the case of a baler. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work and see what I can find out. You can see how much closer we are. I haven't stopped either of the tractors. I've just been letting them go at their own pace, and we are definitely catching up to that 970 now. Wouldn't surprise me if by the next round we'd be neck and neck. That would be my suspicion. We've been going for just over half a round, and look at that. The 560 has beaten the 970 as far as speed goes. It's funny how that works, but hey, as long as we're getting the work done, that's all we really care about, isn't it? The 560 is definitely a lighter tractor, I can tell that just from the way it's going, but the 970 seems to have some transmission issues Like, it's not staying in good gear where it can power through even when the cultivating gets a little bit tough. That's what it looks like to me. It's very fascinating. We're definitely making a real good breakaway. We should probably check on our other worker. Yeah, there you go. 12 kilometers an hour, 11, 12, and he's doing 17. But let's just have us a look here. This one's doing about 15. So this one's actually slower than our 560, our Farmall. But also doing a much wider swath. And you got probably, what, 3-4 rounds to go and this should be done. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Have a look at this. I don't know if they're going to clip their cultivators together. It's going to be awfully close. They just might skim by. Oh, is that not beautiful? How well timed was that? That's just unreal. That could not have done that better if we had tried. Alright, let's go look at this 970. My goodness, my friend, you are filthy. Absolutely filthy. I think we deserve to bring this cultivator and tractor back to the yard. We gotta wash this thing down and maybe fuel it up. Looks like it's only half a tank. Might even bring it to the repair shop and just see if we need to tighten up a few things. Looks like the maintenance is down halfway on it as well. I believe I should be able to fold it. I know there's a little more weight if we fold it up, but I think this tractor is heavy enough that shouldn't have to do a wheelie of any kind. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so off to the shop we go here. First order of business, fuel. While that's fueling, let's go get the pressure washer and give this a real quick hose down. My goodness, the tractor is definitely gotten quite dirty. That's okay, that's what the tractors are good for. You can tell it's pretty badly scuffed too. There's a lot of paint missing. Look at the front axle there and the steering rods and all that. That is quite a bit of paint that's gone missing on it. That's okay. Oop. Looks like I might not be able to reach the cultivator from here. There we go. It'll be a long distance wash. Hey, as long as it gets washed in the end, that's all I care about. That is all we're worried about. Yeah, we'll get her washed, we'll get her parked, and then we'll see where everyone else is at. Just taking a quick look here in the shop, and you know, the cultivator itself didn't even take the biggest beating here. If you look at the tractor, it's definitely in a lot poorer condition. But the cultivator's alright. Nice, for $9, why not repair it? And tractor, we won't be able to get the paint better, but we can definitely repair it. $770. You know, that's not unheard of. That's a couple of gears and some oil and a couple of filters, you know, maybe a wire or two, and you pretty much spent that much money. $770 is not hard to spend on a tractor. You get a couple blown gaskets here or there, and those hundreds, they really do add up. Our 560 seems to be facing a similar fate. It also seems to be quite low on fuel and needs a service quite badly. And we can do that. We'll wash it up, we'll fuel it up, we'll put her in the service bay, we get her all tightened up and juiced up, get her ready to go for the next task at hand. Because yeah, harvest season is definitely not over yet. There's still plenty to do. Again, we're refueling. And while we refuel, we're just going to wash off the tractor and the cultivator. I think I made a better choice with the parking here this time. I think we should be able to wash most of this off pretty darn decently. There you go. Let's get this cultivator. I like how the paint looks like it's got rust in behind it. Like somehow the texture of it just looks really rough. And I actually enjoy that a fair bit, to be honest. Now the question is, will one of my tractors be able to pull a stone picker? Because I think they require about 100 horsepower. So this is where that 1206 Farmall would come in handy again. And I know that one's at 95 horse. It would probably do a decent job, but you know what? Maybe the 970 is enough too. I don't know. Quite likely. Maybe we should try it. Don't know if it'll be this episode or not, because I feel like we've been hanging out here for a while, and we're probably looking to close up shop here before too long. Just looking it over, I just did the repair. It was only $131, so you know, that could have just been one hose or something that was busted on it. But yeah, paint is right at the bottom. And honestly, the paint doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's got some scuffs, you know, by the bolts. It looks like I've probably done a bit of adjustments on the axles there. Probably trying to get them lined up perfectly to be a row crop. And yeah, the block's got some scuffs and paint coming off, but you expect that. Overall, the tin still looks decently good. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Just saw the notification show up. Contract is about 98% done. Yeah, it's pretty well one pass, and we should be clear to go. Why don't we take a look and see? Oh, there you are. And collect. Perfect. They look like they have a number of rocks. I don't know if we can collect those or not. I have my doubts. Would be nice though if we could. So yeah, we definitely got ourselves a wee little bit of money in again. That is very good. We always appreciate when our bank account goes up. But I think that's a good time for us to bid you guys farewell. We shall see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching.